ground down, who is, well, an ex-world champion.
And the grinder.
You know, and a grinder himself. So, what are your general thoughts on the game, Magnus?
Well, I thought after the opening, well, I don't think I have any advantage, but it's a rich position. I mean, there are many possible plans for both players, and that's what I was aiming for. Okay.
Let's go through the game first then. So, first things first. Now, we were discussing whether you did this because this is your first time to England, and you decided to play the English. Is that true, or was there actually some other point behind it?
Actually, the first time I thought about that was in the middle of the game.
Right, so well, we won't go too much into the detail because obviously we're going to have to get to the critical moments, and we've all seen this sort of stuff before. Here, and this is the first point we sort of had our discussions. I mean, is this still a mainline theory with A5?
Well, in recent years, knight d4 immediately
right,
has been more
that's
popular.
what Stephen was saying before, that knight d4 was more popular.
Yes, but okay, a5 is also quite
It's been
popular.
played, yeah, okay. And now b5, obviously knight d4, knight d2. And queen c8.
After queen c8, I couldn't remember any concrete theory yet. I mean, there are some very sharp lines starting with bishop e5 here.
In this particular position?
Yeah. I guess some of you might know that the basic trick for white is that if black plays knight e5, then bishop e5, then white takes with the bishop on d5, bishop takes d5, e3, and white wins the piece.
No, bishop takes, I think it is, wins the bishop piece.
Bishop takes.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, bishop takes d5.
Yes.
Oh, I see what you mean, yes, okay. And that wins a piece.
People falling into this.
So, yeah. So obviously if knight f5, e4, knight e6, and e4 again. So that wins a piece. So, okay. If we go to the critical point then, so knight d4, knight d2, queen c8.
Yeah.
E3, we expected this knight f5.
Yeah, this is all quite logical.
All quite normal. Queen c2, rook d8. We're still in sort of the realms of normality here. Bishop b2, a4. Were you expecting that one?
Yeah, I was expecting a4.
Okay.
Has to create some counterplay, otherwise we're going to see one probably the knight here.
Yeah.
But a4 is a sound move. Now a.
Yeah, me and Steve were talking about this a3 weakness, and how a4 is quite a crucial move in these positions. So rook fc1. I mean, still here, but what really amazed us is that you managed to, in only a few moves, build up so much pressure without doing anything particularly special. You just got all of your pieces into play. And after rook fc1, knight d6, knight d4, you forced this concession with knight e8. And I think he ruled the decision to sort of put the knight on the back rank there, because it stayed there, didn't it?
Yeah, of course the knight was not, yeah, it stayed there and was not taking any part. But I mean, at the present moment, I think it's the best move because c7 has to be protected.
Right.
And he also asked me what my next move is because I would like to play knight e2 and then d4.
Right.
But now if I go knight e2, bishop d3 is rather pleasant as c7 is not paying.
Right, okay. So this is where, you know, your class really started to tell, because you play moves like queen e2, which was certainly a move I hadn't seen. Certainly a move, well, not certainly, but one we hadn't truly contemplated. And after queen e2, I mean, were you happy with that move?
Yeah, I was happy with that move. I'm trying to protect some squares on the king side. For example, after bishop g4, I can play queen f1 maybe, and later play h3.
We saw this in other variations after f4, didn't we? When he was playing bishop g4, you had this queen f1 resource.
And if he goes bishop h3, I can probably play
in this position.
Yes.
now you played f4, which we were happy about here too. Any sort of comments on what you were thinking now, your general strategy?
I was trying to gain control of the center, grab some squares, especially for my knights.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there weren't any other moves.
Okay, so here he took